Time to have a good old ending to things, as Ulysses puts it. Quest added.
No hostiles detected. Continuing perimeter sweep. Threat analysis. Yellow. Scanning for hostiles.
Welcome, Nain. How do I get in? How do I get in? I gotta get in there. How do I get in there? Oh, hee.
Primary systems offline.
So, today we're going to beat this DLC, and immediately after... Oh, hello. After beating this DLC, we might do like one or two quick things, but then we'll beat the game. Also, I downloaded a bunch of weapon mods, so my weapons look a whole lot cleaner now. Some of my weapons are looking mighty clean. Indeed. Alright, let's hit our boy. Grateful beeping. Sign 60 must have been an override function piggybacked on that broadcast. That's what pulled you have. What the heck? That was such weird wording. Are you okay? Of course I came after you. I wasn't going to leave you behind. Whatever he's planning, Ulysses obviously wants you there. Come on. I'd hate to disappoint him. Oh, he unlocked this missionary for me. Thanks, Eddie. Ulysses, once you ascend this elevator, you cannot return until you end this. If you have anything else you want to do before going ahead, take care of it now.
So you came, courier. To what? Watch your homeland burn one last time? Kill me, perhaps? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them.
All right. So from this point on, we have to choose our speech options carefully, because sometimes they'll be sort of a trap, essentially, and they'll lead into you not being able to negotiate with them. So what happened to the Divide? What I did was an accident. What you're doing, it's madness.
No. Now there is purpose. I believe you when you say you were careless. The Divide, the chip, the machine you brought here. Many messages can be taken from that, intended or not. What I do now is an act of conviction.
You blame me for the Divide. Let me answer for not others. The Divide couldn't stop me. The Mojave couldn't kill me. You don't have much of a chance. Yeah, if you blame me for the Divide, then let me answer for it, not others.
Blame you? No. Learned from you. Both the weapon to kill a nation and the strength to do it. You showed me a road, a way to carry my message. You've already answered for what you've done. Now the flag you follow will answer for it.
So what? You intend to bomb the Mojave?
No, not the Mojave. The West. All that's been built since America died. Same symbols as before the war. Now a flag carried by a tribe of children. You walked the West, didn't stay. You know the reason. The bear grows without structure, follows a symbol without knowing its history. After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. Let that one fly, or destroy itself.
Oh, the choices have always mattered, Sammy. I've always just picked the correct ones. There's a lot of other things you can, like, corner yourself. I mean, I did it in Dead Money. I messed up one of the very first things, and because of that, I couldn't resolve things peacefully with Dean. But with Ulysses, it's presented as, like, you think it's the correct option because of how the game is presented, like, correct resolution answers in the past throughout the playthrough. But now there will be, like, trap options that if you pick them, Ulysses will become more determined and there's no going back. But I don't believe those start until I get the option to start speech checking him. You can't destroy the West, even with all the missiles here.
No need to destroy the bear. Just cut its throat. You taught me that at the Divide. Only need to cut off the supply line, the road, to watch something greater die. I'll turn the long 15 into miles of fire. Cut off the Mojave. NCR will fall back, lose Hoover Dam, and leave their throats exposed to the Legion.
Reputation, you might not believe in nations. I do.
Yet you follow nothing at all. You have walked the Mojave. Let the shadow of flags fall upon you. Yet walk carelessly. No allegiance.
Allegiance to the NCR.
Empty as your actions.
Allegiance to the NCR. Here we go. See, I could use the tapes. Well. I've never done the tapes option. I've always just gone down the speech path, where you have to walk carefully. Your tapes prove you've walked the Mojave, yet learned the wrong lessons.
Comes down to perspective. How far one's walked, and what they've left behind. If you challenge this moment, let's hear your perspective. If my words are all you have, let's hear them.
Okay. In the logs of the White Lakes, you mentioned your tribe and its past.
My tribe. That log. No. It concerned the Whitelegs, training them to kill. For Caesar. There is no meaning there beyond the road to New Canaan, the history of the murder of its people, and Caesar's past.
But your tribe, the White Lakes, might have been your people.
The Whitelegs? To even claim they were shadows of the Twisted Hairs. No. Whatever words you heard,
I might have
they
messed
were
up.
not mine.
You said they were shadows. And the way they wore their hair, you're wrong, and you led them to destroy your tribe at New Canaan. Talking about the past and the respect they showed you.
Respect. The braids I wore, they took that from me. Thought it made them more like me, more willing to have Caesar listen. They didn't know what the braids meant, the mark of my tribe before Caesar came, before Wilpus came for them at dry wells. There was death in that meeting, even while Wilpus smiled, asked for our help against the other tribes. All the while, they were looking to cast our history on the fire, and did. Another tribe, consumed by the bull. Nothing left.
In the death of that victory, another was born, and you grew to respect the White Legs. So the Twisted Hairs survived even after Caesar. So you carry two symbols then, the Mark of America and the Twisted Hairs, neither dead.
Both survived. Pieces of them. Remnants. Nothing more. If you feel there is meaning in the Whitelegs taking the braids of my tribe, what they did, insult, not respect.
No, what it means is that what pieces survive can become worse than they were before. It's proof that killing a symbol is going to be harder than you thought.
You're saying when the meaning gets lost, that what happens here can make things worse. Happened in the Mojave. Flags of the bear and bull. Nothing can prevent what comes. The missiles will launch. These questions, your words or mine, what do they matter to you?
Well, I just saw it because I'm betting you have some way to stop all this. Symbol is never the answer. Changing it to something else. If I can convince you, that's enough for me. Destroying the symbol was never the answer. Yeah, I believe change.
It may be that as much destruction has been written in the earth here. One buried this place, yet it lived on between us. One may build it again, build others. Your history has proven this here. There's truth in your words, but even if there's hope in change, it may not matter. The divide still stands against us.
The divide? What do you mean?
Our enemies gather outside, shadows of the bear and a bull. They will have found their way in, just as you did. It was always my intention. In case I could not kill you, the marked men would flood this place, cut off your escape. If we cannot prevent what comes, then let us make our stand here.
Yeah.
2 couriers together at the divide.
Let's go. Go boom! Go boom! Go boom! There's achievements to blow all these up. Go boom! Don't mind me. Yeah, get that one, Ulysses. Here's the assist. Okay, I think that's all of them. Now it's go time. I'll be taking those, thank you. Don't mind me. Not like it terribly matters.
If we're done here, let's leave the divide behind. If we get separated, I'll meet you above Hopeville, near the canyon wreckage.
You got it, buddy. The terminal has already engaged the countdown sequence and the abort code has been overwritten. You might be able to change the missile's target or accelerate the countdown to launch the missiles immediately. Attempt to cancel the launch. The abort code is encrypted with an incredibly advanced pre-war military encryption sequence. You have to be a code-breaking robot to crack it in time. Ask Eddie for help.
Experiment log 369248/A. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. Initial tests of the override system are promising. Against unsecured or lightly encrypted targets, the iBots have a 98% success rate. More heavily protected systems are still problematic. Military-grade encryption presents a very real possibility of critical overload of key systems. We've stopped tests before any robots were destroyed. But if we don't address the problem, our iBots will fry themselves hacking military networks.
Ooh. So are you saying you can stop the missile? But the logs said that this kind of encryption would kill you. No, Eddie, I won't let you sacrifice yourself. There has to be another way. If you're really sure you want this. Okay. Go ahead and stop the missile and goodbye. We've lost Eddie's perk. When Eddie's circuits burned the fires of the divide, there was one small part that held on to the end. It was a fragment that held the old world memories of the words of his creator in its last moments. As his last gesture, he sent the last signal to the counterpart of the Mojave, passing along what the Courier had taught in the divide. There was the chance, always, that Eddie's journey would continue, perhaps carried on by another iPod, the one from which the Eddie from the divide had been shaped. Now the Courier knew Eddie's history could carry it, even if the iBot had
Hopeful
forgotten.
burned, lightless in the night, invisible fires of radiation scorching it from within and without. It is said a man still walked its streets with a tattered jacket, an old world flag etched on the back. He remained there, perhaps as punishment for the scars he left on the wastes, or a reminder of a history he could not forget. For Ulysses, his journey was over. The Courier had been the end of his road. As for the Courier, he turned his back on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery of the divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the Courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The Courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the divide, the last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside his feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war never changes. Men do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
Fires of Armageddon, the divide broke cities, flayed skin from bone, and threatened to destroy the world, but you survived it and stopped it. You can put a single point into any of your special attributes. You also gain reputation with the followers of the Apocalypse and the Brotherhood of Steel for stopping another Armageddon. Followers of the Apocalypse, idolized. Brotherhood of Steel, idolized. This is the only way to get idolized with the Brotherhood of Steel. We get some bitter drink, a courier duster, Old Glory, which is Ulysses' weapon, another red glare. Thank you. Rockets, more rockets, snake bite, whatever that is. Oh, the automatic poison cure. Ulysses duster, Ulysses mask, Ulysses final message.
Last tape, last message. In case you best me. If you're hearing this, you have, through blood or word. This message and all that lies with it. It is for you, courier. If you want to know the why of things. This world, I've walked a good part of it. I stopped only because of you. What you did gave me pause. Long ago, I crossed the Colorado, the first among the Legion to see Hoover Dam in all its glory. An old world wall, yet bridging two sides. And beyond it, a symbol of a two-headed bear. An idea great enough to challenge Caesar himself. My message is this. The destruction that has been wrought at the Divide, or elsewhere, if you couldn't stop me, it can happen again. It will keep happening. If war doesn't change, men must change, and so must their symbols. Even if it is nothing at all, know what you follow, courier. Just as I followed you to the end. Whatever your symbol, carry it on your back and wear it proudly when you stand at Hoover Dam.
But this is... So the whole problem that I said at the beginning, where he said, and what the reputation check there was, where it's like, you serve no one. And I got this duster. So there's 4 different courier dusters. One with this 21, which is fitting for me because of my luck build. And blackjack. One with the 2-headed bear for the NCR, one with the bull for the Legion, and one that is just like Ulysses' duster. If you sided with Mr. House, or the strip, I should say, with the strip. But if your reputation is too even with 2 of them, in which case I'm idolized with the strip and the NCR, this is the neutral, or the yes man, essentially the Freebird route duster I got. So it's funny that he's like, wear whatever symbol you wear proudly. This is not the side I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for the NCR. that's who we're fighting for. It's a cool advanced piece of technology I got from the Big Empty, or Big Mountain, the Big Science DLC. And here, let me show you. This is Ulysses' weapon. It's a American flagpole. Because Ulysses was obsessed with this idea of old America and what parts of old history could persist in the modern day. I did make an oopsie. I should have saved just before... I should have saved just before Eddie's sacrifice. I guess I could just do the fight again real quick. Actually, yeah. So we're going to do the fight again real quick. I'm going to show y'all something. Since we have the time. I won't worry about the missiles or anything. This time I'm just going to shred. Who's next? Dang, I'm good. Yeah, I'll keep using this. Can't see for crap, though. Unfortunately, this one mod, even though it makes the survivalist rifle look really clean, it changes the sight of it, and it's actually harder for me to get peripherals. Ulysses is just kind of talking to himself over there. Don't mind him. He's just a little silly. The mysterious stranger! He, like, never showed up in this playthrough, and that perk was nothing but a waste. I guess me blowing up these missiles really did help a lot. Because, man, there's a whole lot more than it felt like there was last time. Okay, so check this out. Redirect the missile to target both the NCR and Caesar's Legion. Tee. Tee. Woo!
The couriers finally really did it. They blew up the lands west and east of the Mojave, damning them all to hell. The act was discovered 200 years later as other couriers explored the Mojave wastes. There, they saw NCR relics, reminders of their once proud history.
So Eddie lives, and he continues to Navarro. But we don't know what happened to him since Navarro was destroyed. Yeah, and this we already saw. He passes on the thing. And then I don't think Ulysses changes. Can I skip this? I don't think I can skip this.
Hopeville burned lightless in the night, invisible fires of radiation scorching it from within and without. It is said a man still walked its streets with a tattered jacket and old war flag
fun little fact.
etched on
I'm
the
going to
back.
talk over Ulysses real quick.
He remained there, perhaps as punishment.
So this isn't actually a
for the
true
scars he left
cutscene.
on the wastes.
Your character is literally
Or a
transported and stuck in a room with a
of a
projector.
history he could not forget.
And there, because of how
For
great this game's
Ulysses,
engine is,
His journey was over.
uh,
The courier had been the end of his road.
and then there's just an NPC
As
stuck
for the
behind a wall
courier,
somewhere who speaks
He
for every
turned
single
his back
narrator.
on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery of the divide.
So yeah, there's just like a projection on a
Tunnelers
wall.
in the
Your character is like
Mothman
locked and forced to watch it,
avoided
and
the
there's an
lone
NPC out of
figure,
sight narrating
As
everything.
if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the divide. The last road he would walk.
Yeah, we
before
don't
the
care.
second
We heard that
battle
already. It was really
for
cool the
Hoover
first time.
Dam.
Although I do have to say,
There, beside his feet, was
so
a final
every Fallout
package
game starts with the line
from
"War
one
never
courier
changes,"
to another.
which is
A
why
footlocker
this
bearing a
cutscene
gift
is so cool.
and a message. But that message,
You know, it always
It is
starts with
something
war. War
for
never
couriers
changes.
to
Fallout 3
carry.
starts that way. Fallout 4. I'm
And
pretty
for
sure Fallout's
them
1 and 2 as well.
alone.
Maybe at least Fallout 1, maybe not 2.
the lights flickered across the divide. Reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present.
So when
said,
it says this,
War never changes. Men do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
it just feels like this awesome, like, put a pin in it, like that's, woo, yeah! I shot some nukes! Your merciless nuclear assault on the nations of the Mojave has devastated the lands of both the Legion and the NCR and reached even the borders of the Mojave. At the Mojave Outpost, you can now travel through the western gate to Long 15, the site of a devastated NCR outpost. At Cottonwood Cove, you can now take a journey by river to Dry Wells, the site of a devastated Legion encampment. Be prepared, both areas are highly irradiated and infested with feral ghouls. You also have unlocked the Dead Man's Burden perk, allowing you to put a single special point. You also gain reputation with the Boomers and the Powder Gangers for your destructive tendencies, but you lose reputation with the NCR and Caesar's Legion. A wild child. Who was that with? Let's see. I'm a wild child. They're not sure what to make of me. And then Caesar's Legion, they already hated me. I don't care. So yeah, you can nuke both of them, or you have the choice of nuking one or the other. Why is the bloom messed up? I feel like the bloom has suddenly been cranked up on my game. I think it was confused by that explosion. But more importantly, let's go check out these areas we could have explored in my main game. And most likely in future playthroughs, if I stream them. Oh, rangers are out and about since we're getting towards the end. Since we're getting towards the end game. That's cool. But let's go check out the first area. Gate to the Long 15. Heh Hee hee hee. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, what happened here? What could have possibly caused this? Pray tell. Oh, look at that, the fellow NCR troop. Oh, this place is radiated for real. Irradiated heavy troop. Yo, what happened to your friend there? Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, wait, no. You're not the guy who I'm looking for. Where's the man I'm looking for? You're not him. You're just some other dude. You don't matter. You're not interesting. Wait. Stay there. Oh, yeah, since they're all ghouls, they get healed up from this area because of the radiation. Okay, sweet. I got stuck on something. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Thank you. Look at that cute little critter. There they are. Colonel Royez. And on Colonel Royas's body, the Scorched Sierra power armor. Oh, one of my mods restored the helmet. This helmet doesn't exist in the game. It was cut content, but the information for the files remained in the game's code. There's also a unique grenade launcher around here somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly it's stored. I'm not going to bother finding that. I more just wanted to show off the power. Oh, it might be in this case. Yep. Great Bear grenade rifle. So if we nuke the NCR, we get this beautiful power armor. Hold on, let me go back to an area that isn't all radiated so we can see a little bit more clearly. Oh, oh, it's gorgeous. It looks so good. It's not even fair how dope this armor is. Then yeah, there's a Great Bear grenade rifle, which is clearly a U.S. military grenade rifle. Then, if we come over here, I was wondering if one of my mods, though, restored this helmet. Tell me I can slip through here. No! I'm too beefy. Let me up. Piece of crap game. Let me up. Boat to dry wells. Got a morbid curiosity. Can I hit this? Hell yeah, I can. I'm just that good. Oh, hey, buddy. Don't worry, nothing to see here. You just go take a little nap. You too. Where's my, Try the new one. Once I get into a strap. In what universe did that not connect with his skull? That's the problem with them being ghouls and this being a heavily radiated area. If you don't take them out fast, they just keep healing up. Hey, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Hey, excuse me, excuse me. Stop running. Stop running. Thank you. My explosion still isn't that good. It's not gonna be enough. But he's heavily crippled everywhere else. Yeah, and you get loot like crazy if you bomb them. Nice stealth boy, sucker. Oh, there's the big boy. Whoopsie. Nothing to see here. Gaius Magnus. Hi, Gaius Magnus. Hello. Whoa, whoa, what do you got there? You are a beefy boy, ain't ya? Well, goodbye. And he is carrying armor of the 87th tribe. I'll put it on once I find the grenade launcher. Both sides have unique grenade launchers. Where's theirs though? Yeah, that must be it. Surely one of these. Where's it at? Where's that funny little gun at? Thank you. I'm just showing off an alternate ending to the last DLC. I'm trying to find the weapon you get rewarded for doing this ending. As well as the armor. I'm already showing off the armor. By the way, DJ, in your absence, I installed a mod. You can't really tell until I find an NPC or someone, but I installed a mod that makes me Fallout 4 height in power armor. So I'm actually, like, appropriately scaled. Also, look at how dope this power armor is. The big old bear head. Is it really not this one? It's gotta be one. It's one of these traits. I know that. Also, there's Tesla cannons everywhere. That's kind of wacky. Okay, I can't find it. Maybe we just... Anyways, so we found a U.S. military grenade launcher for bombing the NCR, and for the Legion, we find a Chinese grenade launcher. It's red with gold stars on it because China #1. And oh, okay, that looks great. Don't mind that rock over there. It's just phasing in and out of existence. Is it hidden up here? Nope, just combat armor. Oh, where's the stun? Okay, you just have to take my word for it. There's a grenade launcher somewhere around here. Oh, maybe it's over here. Hey, is there a grenade launcher down there? We blew up nukes, by the way, DJ. That is what is happening right now. We are exploring the fallout of our nukes that we shot at the NCR and the Legion. But this will not be the playthrough. This will not be our canon ending to the game. I just reloaded a save so I could show it off real quickly. I'll just come back to let's just go over here so I can show off the armor again. Okay, so this is the armor you get for hitting the NCR. Beautiful, it's amazing. And then if you hit the Legion, you get the armor of the 87th tribe. Magnificent looking armor. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't even like the Legion, but man, I love this armor. Whee!
Check your fire.
You can't take me down.
What have you done?
Nothing. Woo! You can't take me down. Can you beat my auto stim packs though? Nah, the Legion kind of sucks. Woo! Hey! Auto stim packs. You can hear my auto stim packs going crazy. Tough guy perk. But have you ever been shot from on top of a barrel? I'm not a murderer. You take that back. I would do no such thing. These auto stim packs are a little crazy. I'm not even in my really good armor. Hey you. Get back here. Hey, who are you? Where do you think you're going? Oh, I lost karma for that, but not all this. Okay, noted. But anyways. No, there's a lot more bad. Okay, it didn't like me reloading a save when I died. There's a lot more bad than that. Okay, but in our world, oh, you missed it. No, Ren, I reloaded the save and showed what happened if I let the bombs fly and we bombed NCR and Legion, and I went and explored the areas and shot people up. I want to see you didn't show up. What the heck? Oh no! You can do it, James. Ooh. Ooh, the game almost bit the dust there. Hi,
Full
Ulysses.
circle. Walked your road. Now back again. Something else in you needing an answer.
What are you doing here?
A question one could have asked you not long ago, before walking the road west into the storms. Need to be here. See what was done. It's custom of the bear to never see the marks it claws in the land. Not my custom. Maybe that's why you've come too. Need to see where the missile from Ashton touched ground down below in Hopeville. The Courier's Mile.
No, I already went there. The divides are rated. Are you sure you want to stay here?
The invisible fires burn here. True enough. Still, to have helped carry out such an act, then not face it. Not my way. If my life burns out here, so be it. Until then, I wait and watch. See what the road brings.
What about the marked men?
That's part of why I'm here. Watch them. If they attack me, try to enter the Mojave. I answer. Not looking
Sammy.
to kill them. Save them, if I can. There might be something saving in them. If not, then what I do is mercy, not murder.
He's just staying behind to take on marked men. What is the Courier's Mile? We already went there.
My name for it. If you have a better one, you grant it. My choice in names won't carry past you and I. Lies along the road.
Yeah, we already went there. Caesar is dead. I killed him.
Names die twice to history. If the West thanks you, the East won't in time. Fall apart. Back to the tribes, maybe. Too soon to tell what will happen. Let history weigh what you've done, if it gets that far.
Are you angry at all?
Caesar would be history's hypocrite if he was angry about what happened. I'm not one for it either. Seems you just proved his philosophy to him. If he'd been stronger, he'd be alive, and we wouldn't be talking. Unless you do the same for the legate that comes, you'll get no thanks from me. When that monster arrives, he's not going to have a leash. Caesar could command him. Not now. The bear is going to burn, and burn slow.
Is this where you're making camp?
Not a camp. Vigil, maybe. Never claimed it as mine. If anyone owns the divide, your claim is stronger than mine.
I don't want this place.
Don't feel like adding a campfire to the ones that already burn below. If you brought Mojave gifts, might be able to shape something for the road.
Any recipes you can teach?
Depends what history has to say about them. There's a lot the land can provide, if you know the road that led to it. Mojave's got ways of healing most ills. If not, some tribes are usually found a way you didn't expect. Like healing powders. Tribes back west only use Xander and Brock flour. There's a way the twin mothers in the east used to brew it, though. Called it bitter drink. Mixed up the Xander and Brock in a bottle. Added some kick to it, so your head doesn't get all clouded.
What's the history of it?
History. Cures a wound, leaves the bitterness that caused it. The twin mothers were always about lessons. Caesar taught them the last one, though. So that's it for them. Recipe still exists. Legion uses it on forced marches with wounded soldiers. Wouldn't have made it through Crimson River Trail a few years back without it. Losing so much blood early on was a Cazador feast. Enough Xander root and Brock flour along the trail, though. The Legion was able to keep pace and get where they were going.
You share the recipe.
Can do that, and one better. Just enough around to mix some. Here. Might make the twin mother's history live a little longer. You carrying it. When you drink it, down it all in one shot, or your stomach's not going to want to keep going after the second drink.
I got your final message.
Didn't think I'd be breathing to hear you say that. Message isn't important. Meaning is. Had to speak of it, in case the words got lost in paper, ink, or others' voices. Maybe even yours in time. Still meant for you. Courier to courier. belongs to you now, or history. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you've missed I can't, DJ, it's too much context. There's just way too much context to tell you who this guy is. But he's one of the most important characters in the whole game. I reached Vegas, and I dealt with House.
House spoke, acted through machines. Sometimes can judge a man by his messengers.
But he's a courier, and we'll just say that.
The messengers
Used to
judge
serve
him.
Kaisar.
Wonder what happens to Vegas now. The tribes, families. We'll see.
You don't sound happy.
What you did was for the best. The old world died long ago. Anyone who believes they can make it return, and everything will be as it was. It is a dangerous belief. Needs to be silenced before their belief spreads. If you saw a house, you didn't see a man. An old world spirit, perhaps. Filthy, diseased. If so, killing him was mercy, not cruelty.
I was gonna leave it at that, but since we're gonna go do Hoover Dam now, I wanted to hear more about Hoover Dam.
Old world wall, run red with blood of bear and bull. It'll bleed more before the sun sets on the Mojave. That place and I have a past. Owe it a debt, and it owes me. If your path takes you there, know you're not the only one. It's the wall by which this age will be measured, the gravestone of the Mojave. Old world never meant it as such.
Heading back to the Mojave to settle some things.
Can hear the weight in your feet. You're bound for that old world wall, Hoover Dam. Maybe not now. In time. Bear and bull shed too much blood there to let it go. Can't stop you from going. Wouldn't. A warning, though. The legate Linnaeus, whether Kaisar stands or not, Linnaeus will come.
Who is Legate Linnaeus?
Linnaeus, the butcher, monster, terror of the East. Not even his slaves have seen his face. Struck them blind so they can't. Wears a mask. Don't even know if it's the same man. He put Colorado to the sword. Broke the hangdogs by throwing their hounds upon the flames, so they might burn forever in the afterlife.
Why is he coming west?
To take Hoover Dam, Legion will need something as big as the old world itself. Another symbol forged by history. Linnaeus carries all the terrors of the East with him. He's the myth, the weapon the Legion needs. When he arrives, he'll fall on Hoover Dam like a hammer. Break the bear in two.
Any idea how to beat him? He must have a weakness.
His strength lies in his title, and it is his weakness. He will not fight a losing battle and destroy what he represents. Put the idea of loss in him. Convince him the bear will not be the 20th tribe beneath his heel. It will make him pause like nothing on earth. You do not need to convince him alone. Draw upon history. The past of other legates are not filled with victories. Remind Linnaeus of this.
You mean Graham?
Yes. Graham was broken on the wall of the dam. Kaisar had him burned and cast into the earth, into the largest canyon you've ever seen. Watched the flames trail all the way to the bottom. Somehow, Joshua walked away from that, went beyond Kaisar's gaze. His footsteps trailing fire, walking from one hell, maybe to another. When one is ruined like Graham was, sometimes home is the only place left. If so, he went to New Canaan, Kaisar's anger written on him like a book. Caesar's orders to the Frumentari were to watch for him, find Graham, kill him. Didn't try. Could've. No good would have come of it. Graham earned his life and his nature. It'll kill him more surely than any blade of the Legion. So, if you've heard word of it or seen sign of him, let it keep. Let his history keep.
I'll remember that.
Then there is nothing more to be done. The Mojave awaits.
Hell yeah. The Mojave awaits. All right. By the way, Sammy, I found out.
I've got you now.
Yep, you sure got me. Sammy, if you're lurking here, I found out there is one more casino I could have gone to all this time. It turns out the Vicky and Vance casino actually does get fixed up and starts running. I just didn't know because I always ran into a bug, like all my life growing up. And I didn't know that because there's a bug where the casino could just not open up and it just stays kind of abandoned. And I didn't know that. And because of my mods, I think it corrects that bug from happening.
Is it time?
Let's travel together.
I'm ready when you are.
You already know we're doing this with Boone. Yes, we've completed all the DLCs. That was the last one we just did. All the DLCs, and even the base game leads up to that DLC we just did. It's considered the true ending, really, of Fallout New Vegas. No, we won't be going there, though. I'm just going to do that off stream. Because this save is essentially done. There's nothing else for me to do. I even blew... In fact, all my caps are gone because I bought upgrades for my shoulder-mounted machine gun. All the upgrades cost me all my caps. I mean, look at the cost of the gun. The gun costs all the caps I spent to upgrade it. There's one more thing. There's two more things. See you, DJ. Thanks for popping by. Sorry that school fair thing was dumb. Even though Nane's probably gone, in honor of Nane, since he always likes to see me fight the toughest, strongest enemies, there's one super strong, unique enemy that I haven't taken down yet. Technically two, but the other one isn't nearly as strong. There's a legendary gecko, but it's only a gecko. It's not going to be that strong, even if it's legendary. But, there's another enemy that I missed. We're gonna go kill it real quick, because it'll be a little exciting and fun, even though I'm more than equipped to deal with it. Let's get that bad boy back on my wheel. Oh yeah, I also got a texture mod for the Bozar. Makes the scope see-through like this, which is much nicer. Apparently I shot something. Or is that Eddie? Eddie. I'm guessing Eddie's killing mantises. Yeah, I can hear his gun. So this is the cave I was mixing up the Deathclaw cave with. Way back when we went there. This one doesn't have death claws. It has our other favorite type of enemy. No, there is another one right here. Let me target it. Okay, fine. I'll kill this one. I think the corpse is blocking it. Wait, now did I knock it down? Lord Death.
Guess we made it.
Thank you, Boone. Alright, where you at? Ooh, I made an oopsie. Made an oopsie poopsie. Good thing I'm skilled. Okay, maybe this isn't going to be as scary as I feared it would be. It's looking like I'm actually going to get through this quite cleanly.
Spotted.
Maybe? Where is it? Don't tell me I sneak crit it. And I killed it. Where is it? I think I killed it. Unless it's further down. Must be further down. Right? No, this is a... This ramp leads up. Ooh. There. Oh, does it spawn? It spawned. Yee, there it is. Hey, buddy. Screw it. We're not doing this like all the others.
Guess we made it.
Okay. Never mind. What? What? I was gonna jump down there and have a cool fight with it, and then I just crit it into next year. Just destroyed it. Cool. You know, sometimes I forget that I'm a crit build. Good try, legendary Cazador. First I knocked it down, but I did like no damage, so I was like, oh, okay. It's gonna take a few shots. Then out of nowhere, just kaboof, just destroys it. Well, with that, there's only one thing to do. Go to the Deathclaw location. There's one more Deathclaw location. Let's go fight some more Deathclaws. Except this one, we don't have any safe cover. Like quarry. Like the quarry. This one, we just have to fight them in an open area. And then it's time for the dam. I'm going hunting. I want to say it's that zone over there. Could be wrong. I could end up wasting a lot of time. We'll find out. Probably some Mirelurks. Or Mirelurk Kings. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I got Boone with me, yeah. Eddie's missing. Eddie's stuck on a rock, probably. Yeah, pretty sure this is the place. This is some other place. There's a billion lake lurks here. Wait, no? Did I come to the wrong place? This isn't it. I've never even been here before. There's a billion lake lurks here, though. Yeah, this is not it. I came to the wrong place. But I didn't even know this was here. Unless you take this tape to get there. Oh no, this is just... interesting. Okay. Let me look into where this place is, because I thought for sure it was there. It's somewhere on the banks of the river. New Vegas Death Law. Deathclaw Promontory. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's like around here. Wait. Also, what's happening? Something was moving like 1,000,000 miles per hour over there. Yeah, you get the moon. Oh, there's another. Let me discover whatever this location is so I can fast travel and reset Boone. There they come. Alright, time to Skyrim my way down this cliff. Well, I might not even have to do that. There it is. Okay, time to Skyrim. 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 Yeah. Skyrim. Skyrim. Game of the Year. Deluxe Edition. Ultimate Edition. VR Edition. Special Edition. Game of the Year Edition. Okay. Here it is. I'll wait, Boone. All for you, Nain. Lucky you. You always show up when it's Deathclaw time. Are you kidding me? Oh. Let's see. 'Cause I'm sneaky. Yo, what happened to your friend? That's crazy.
All clear.
Go time.
Spotted. All right. It's over.
No, it's not. I'm here to go hunting. A master hunter. I take pride in my work. Oh my gosh, look at all those red dots. Oh, you don't see me.
Company. Come on.
That's it. Come here, you. Come here, you. Bring it on.
Made it.
Come on. Skyrim. 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 You saw him. You saw it. You saw it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's so many. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't actually know there was this many. I'm totally going to play like a bit. Oh my gosh. Look at all of them. Okay, Nane, there's something you need to be aware of. I'm not in my power armor. It left my power armor. I don't have power armor anymore. I'm not tanky at all. I will absolutely die. But if you insist. Let me get rid of the regular ones. What kind are those? Oh, I killed it. I was trying to cripple it. Okay, fine. Fine. Come here. Oh, die. Yeah, that's right.
All right. It's over.
Just for Nane's sake, so you can see how truly horrifying that whole scenario was. Let me just kill off the normal ones. Kill off the normal ones again. Yeah, it's so free, Nane. Let me show you how free it is. First off, Boone. Boone, I need you. Boone, get over here. I need Boone. Boone, get your butt over here. Boone.
Spotted. Can't punch through.
Yes. Crippled it. Crippled it. That was still alive. No, no, no. Dabs, why? Why that? Why have you forsaken me? I'm dead. This is... No! Oh. Boone's down. Boone's down. Boone's down. Crit, crit. Execution style.
Alive after all.
Yeah, if I didn't have the shotgun knockdown... It says I have a knockdown perk. Oh my gosh, Nane. It says I'm purposely cheesing it out. You want to see me fight it fair and square? Okay, let's fight it fair and square. Fair and square. Here I come. Fair and square. Fair and square. Let's fight. Again, let's try it one more time. I'm gonna VATS cheese a little bit more though. Gonna get rid of the regular one. Yeah, I wonder why, dude. Against an alpha and 2 mothers. I wonder how. I wonder how I got smoked. Like my only hope is to cripple their legs. Let him pass. Okay, now let's try it again with only the shotgun, and then we'll leave. Nane, I don't think you understand the point. This is my whole character build. Is sneaky sniper. Big crits. Boone. I need Boone. If I don't have Boone, I can't do this.
Need a bigger. Right. It's over. So we made it.
No, we didn't.
You're mine. All right. It's over.
Yeah, if it's just those 3, I can take them. So your reward for this is Remnant Power Armor. But we already have Remnant Power Armor because we did the quest. And with that, for the Republic.
Nelson's back in our hands.
It's best not
Hope
to
we can
keep the
defend it
general
this time.
waiting.
Let's do this.
Well, you took your sweet-ass time coming here. Let's get down to brass tacks. We need to get this thing moving if we want to keep the element of surprise.
What is this all about?
You've done some great work for us up to this point, and we're hoping to use your unique abilities to aid us once again. Thanks to the task my subordinates have delegated to you, the NCR now has a unique opportunity.
Man, I don't know about y'all, but it sounds like the back of Nane's neck has a lot of authority. Sounds like he's an important dude.
We now have a chance to take the fight to those bastards on their home turf. I'm in the beginning stages of planning out an assault on the fort. I've made calls to our allies, and they're on their way to our position. Once our forces are in place in garrison here, we'll begin our assault.
Sir, I don't know what happened. A bunch of Legionnaires just stormed into the power station.
Into the power station? How is that possible?
I don't know, sir. There was some talk of them entering through the clog intake tunnels,
You
but
can
I
see
don't have
it.
any confirmation.
You can see a
On
sneak
my
of
way
him.
up here,
There he
there's some
is.
chatter about their commander, the Legate, I think he's called, set up at some kind of base on the eastern bank.
Okay, listen here. Unless we can get some additional support, I'm gonna need you to help me resolve this situation. You need to make your way to this camp they have on the eastern bank and take out the Legate. That should hamstring this attack.
Okay, I'll take care of him.
Thanks for your support. I'll make sure the NCR emergency radio is up and running. Go kill those bastards.
Hey, there he is.
Good gracious. The Legion is using the intake tunnels to storm their way into the dam. Someone has to stop them.
I can handle them, no problem.
Okay. Be careful out there.
Oh, Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel is here to help.
I knew it.
Oh, Wild Wastelander? I wonder what it was.
I thought I heard something. There you are.
Here I am.
Company.
I knew it.
Oh, that's an NCR Ranger. Bad. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Made a little bit of a mistake there. Oh, I didn't mean to come here.
Need a bigger caliber.
Sit back down. Dude, this perk rocks. This is my new favorite perk. I need to use this perk on future playthroughs.
Need a bigger caliber.
Come on. Come on.
Fine by me.
I'll share some of my soda with him. Go ham, Boone. This is not the place to go.
You need to get to the Leggett. I don't know why that was so loud. Alpha Squad reporting in. Thanks for the support back there. We've been assigned to ensure you make it to the Leggett. How can we be of assistance?
PG-85, use superior firepower. You can overwhelm them. No, I don't need to push the advance. I need some snipers to cover my advance.
Roger that. I'll have snipers move to position.
How did the Legion make it into the power plant?
Company.
A vertibird? Who's gonna be in this vertibird? It's our homies!
Let's get going. We have a battle.
Let's do this. How'd I miss all that? Whatever. No, we're sneaky.
care of that.
Some of these guys are kind of squishy, so I want to try and keep them alive. Ones that aren't in power armor. For Navarro.
What was that?
Remove mechanism spring to seal the gate shut.
Show yourself, and I may let you live. I heard something.
Maybe I'm just jumpy. Maybe I'm just jumpy. What was that?
This is totally...
I thought I heard something. You won't escape me.
Maybe I'm just jumpy. What was that?
You won't escape me.
Who's that? Who's there?
I thought I heard something.
Anybody there?
This is like Oblivion NPC moment.
Anybody there?
Show yourself, and I may let you live.
Hey!
No, no, no! Oh my gosh, he almost died.
Nothing here after all.
Legate Linnaeus. Some rangers are approaching.
And who are you to come before me? You bear the insignia of the bear, yet you do not wear it as a soldier of the West wears it.
If you think you've got any chance of taking Hoover Dam, you're wrong.
Many graves in the East are filled with those who said as much, with braver words, not backed by strength. It is Kaiser's will this gate to the West bear the flag of the Legion. Kaiser's will shall be done.
Maybe you're willing to listen to reason.
I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways. We can solve this with barter. We can solve it with speech. We can solve it with the advice that Ulysses gave us. There's a lot of options. But since I think I'm a representative of the NCR, you know, capitalism wins and all that, let's go with barter. You could take the West. Holding it is another matter.
I have no need to hold it. Anything the West sends against me shall break against the wall that is the Legion.
Barter 75. And they don't need to send an army. Your supply lines will kill you first.
You think we would march without a means of resupply? We have the fort. We will have the dam. Other communities will fall. And we shall harvest as we move west. We only need move forward.
Barter 90. There's no communities to support you in the West. You've seen to that.
There are many towns, many slaves, ripe for the taking as the tribes from the East were.
Barter 100. The settlements in the West are not self-sufficient tribes. They need NCR and caravans. Towns, the Legion destroyed Nipton, poisoned Searchlight, butchered Nelson. Ooh, yeah, I'm actually going to do that, using examples.
Wolpes brought the touch of Kaiser to such places. It was necessary to weaken the West, show that the Legion could strike deep into the places where NCR thought it safe. But we do not need those towns. Like Hoover Dam, there is the power within Vegas. we can harness it for our needs.
As Legate, do you really believe that, or are you taking a chance?
Long ago, when taking Denver, I had to face such a challenge. Many died over many years to claim the city as ours. It was the lines of food and water that nearly broke the Legion's strength, and the lack of tribals near that cursed city. When I felt in that struggle, I felt as I saw the map of the West. The West is a trap. The bear has already been caught in it, and it is dying.
Warden 100. I have faith. Trade helped us survive the Great War. It'll do so again. Where you see death... Oh no, I'm going to go with this. Wholesome good boy. Where you see death, I see change. And I see it as a strength.
My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is fortunate Wolpes went to his death before this day. Something tells me your words would have surpassed even his skills. Until the day when our armies meet again, NCR. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
What? Oh, okay, no, that was, I thought this dude died, and I was about to be very mad. This was just one of the Rangers he took down.
What is it?
I was just see if you had anything unique to say. All right, and this is it. Damn, this is a cool shot. I look so sick compared to all these dudes.
That's a fine bit of work back there. Truth told, I'm surprised you made it out of there in one piece. You and the dam. I'm impressed to say the least, and that's no easy thing. You've secured NCR's future. The administration sends its thanks for what it's worth.
I couldn't have done it alone. I appreciate the assist along the way. Sometimes I wonder if the NCR wouldn't lose the whole West if they weren't sending assist.
Least we could do. And seeing those shits of Caesar kicking dirt as they ran did my heart good, let me tell you. Might see some recruitment number rise, build some morale out in the Mojave long enough for the NCR to find its feet again. All due to you. Again, you have my thanks. And all the West, too, once they pass it over the radio, after signing the right release forms.
I'm going to rest for... what happens now?
We clean up, take prisoners, watch the east for any more trouble from the Legion. Though I think they're still running, according to our scouts. After that, we'll see what happens when the dust settles and how the Mojave looks now without Caesar coming for its throat. Something tells me we better enjoy this breather while we can. And if that means Vegas, then you and the troops have earned it.
Maybe traveling is in order.
Can't keep the courier spirit down, eh? Fair enough. We'll clean up here. Kind of curious how this is going to pan out in the long run. But I guess history will tell us in its own sweet time.
This doesn't matter.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again.
This is the big one.
And the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. The new California Republic celebrated its second victory at Hoover Dam, establishing definitive control over the entire Mojave wasteland. Soon after, they negotiated terms to annex the Strip, Freeside, and many surrounding communities. The Mojave wasteland, at long last, had entirely fallen under the NCR's banner. Though the courier's agenda was debated by many, he was honored by NCR for his support of the military at Hoover Dam. He was presented with the Golden Branch, the highest civilian decoration given by the Republic.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west. though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Invigorated by his travels with the courier, Raul once more took up his guns in memory of his lost Rafaela. Soon after, the Mojave was filled with tales of the ghost vaquero who hunts down those who prey on the weak.
With the help of the gunrunners, the Boomers developed a healthy trading relationship with the NCR. Eventually, the Boomers began wandering out into the wasteland while still preventing outsiders from entering Nellis.
The Brotherhood and the NCR in the Mojave Wasteland declared an official truce, despite continued hostilities between the two in the West. As per their agreement, the NCR handed over all suits of salvaged power armor, and in return, the Brotherhood helped patrol I-15 and Highway 95.
Despite her departure from the group, the Brotherhood's peace treaty with NCR came as some relief to Veronica. Though she remained friendly with surface patrols, she was never again permitted to enter the bunker she once called home. Fearing for the safety of anyone she associated with, she continued her solitary life as a scavenger. But reports would emerge from Mojave scientists and social workers of old equipment miraculously repaired and research notes mysteriously completed.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the NCR's victory at the dam, the followers of the Apocalypse were pushed out of Old Mormon Fort during its occupation by NCR forces. NCR further encouraged them to leave Outer Vegas entirely, and the followers had no choice but to comply.
Arcade had hoped that Freeside would be able to remain independent of NCR rule. But he was glad that Caesar's Legion had been stopped.
I thought there was a way to keep the
He tended to the
followers
sick in
around.
Freeside
That
for a
sucks.
while longer,
Damn.
then returned to NCR territory to become a teacher with the followers there.
Goodsprings saw more trade along I-15 after NCR gained control
Why
of
would the NCR
Mojave
even push
wasteland.
out? That doesn't
But
make any
with
sense.
that
It's
came
stupid.
a heavy burden of the Republic's taxes. Some old-timers, unable to handle the cost, were forced to move on, grumbling all the while.
In the years following the destruction of Cassidy caravans, NCR used evidence of the plot to blackmail the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. NCR enacted strict trade laws with little resistance, strengthening their supply lines and their position in the Mojave. Cass survived to see the NCR flag flying proud over Hoover Dam, and thought for a moment, this is what a hero must feel like. She was about to tell the courier not to get too proud of himself. Then she figured, he knew that already. That night, Cass kicked in the door of his room to celebrate, only to find the man on the bed was an NCR soldier whose barracks had been destroyed. He was cute, though, so after having her way with him, she got the hell out, leaving an empty whiskey bottle as a note. As she walked along the dam in the night, she felt drunk, content, and happy to be alive. Which to her was the whole point of it all.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Encouraged by the courier to take her medication regularly, Lily's mind eventually attained a semblance of clarity. Her memories dulled by the pills, she cast aside the recording of her grandchildren, no longer remembering its significance.
After the NCR victory at Hoover Dam, the temporary truce between them and the Kings blossomed into a full-scale relief effort for the people.
Yeah.
While the NCR made repeated entreaties that Freeside join the Republic, the Kings steadfastly maintained their independence.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, It took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Looking for a place where he could be of some use, Boone found himself re-enlisting with his old unit. Though his regrets remained in his thoughts, they coalesced into a purpose, and Boone embraced it. He spent his leave time hunting down slavers in the desert, his first recon beret the last thing they never saw.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
After the majority of the Vault 19 powder gangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave Wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
After Hoover Dam, NCR helps rebuild Prim as a major stopping point on the Long 15. Though Prim citizens chafe under NCR's taxes, they benefit greatly from the increased protection and merchant traffic.
With his logs cleared and systems upgraded, Eddie remained a vigilant. As the Apocalypse used information to recover Eddie, assign energy, develop methods.
Although they performed admirably during NCR's defense of Hoover Dam, the Rangers fell into decline soon after. With Hanlon's plot against the occupation exposed, and Oliver hailed as the NCR's new war hero, many Rangers were greeted coldly on their return home. Few openly blamed the Rangers for Hanlon's treachery, but public and political support for the organization quickly dwindled.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Jay Sawyer, we've already established that I don't know what I'm talking about, so let's not dwell on it. So this project director, Jay Sawyer, he made a series of mods for the game even after the game was released, like tweaks and updates to fix things and reinstall some different things that were like cut content here and there. Make the game a little more balanced, make it a little bit harder, stuff like that. He's the real G. What I'd give for another game like this, dude. It's so good. That's one of 4 endings that we got. Well, major endings. Of course, there's multiple little mini endings for like each companion, each location, depending on rep, depending on karma, depending on who's alive or dead. There's all kinds of outcomes. And they had 18 months to make this game. And they did it. It was a buggy, super unstable mess. I was there. I played it on my Xbox 360, and man, I saw some shit. But I'll be damned. There's nothing like it. What I would give for another game. There's a group that's remaking this whole game in Fallout 4's engine, and even though the progress is slow, it's looking really good. Give it 5 years when it's eventually out and done. It'll be like the best mod ever. Chris Avalon. All hail Chris Avalon and his genius. I'm sure Eric and Travis are great too, though. What the heck? Casey, not safe for work, knock or walk. You win this round. Insert cute kitty pic. I wonder if this is Wild Wastelander. Move this shit to spam. That these quotes are included. Additional writing. Jason, monster of the East Bergman. Taps watch. Just read the fucking line. You weren't sure what was going on, so we had to check his package. His AI package. Nice. Interesting. Chris Avalon did Dead Money, Old World, Lonesome, and Sawyer only did Honest Hearts. I guess that's why Honest Hearts is very different to the others. But I feel like when you look at the DLCs in order, you can see how they learned from like the last one and did things a little bit differently each time. Like in the first one, Dead Money, you can't go back to that area. It's over. Like, done. Can't go back. Honest Hearts, you can go back, but none of the people who you left alive are there or persist. But then Old World Blues and Lonesome Road, you can go back and the characters remain there. They don't just vanish into the night. Also, apparently running these credits is really hard on my computer or something. It must be really buggy or unstable because I see the frames are dropping really bad. I don't know why. That's funny. So, whatever's next for the stream. The DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 comes out next week. But I don't think I'm going to start it right away. I think I'm going to save it. And to be honest, I still have the Fallout kick. So we might just do another playthrough on stream. Do an explosives build and side with an independent Vegas and be a chaotic neutral at any chance. My build will be very similar, but again, I'm going to go into explosives, which is a build I've never done. I've never done an explosives build. I'm also going to install more mods. Like there's a mod for a drivable car. I'm going to see if I can get to work. We're going to go a little crazy. If we can. Oh, and what I've done, actually, because I miss the radio music. The radio music in this game is so good. I love the radio music in this game. And I hate that I can't play it on stream. But I've gone and I've made playlists of royalty-free music that I feel like are in that same vein of the music we can't play. So, what the heck? To the Naked Ninjas for helping me unwind. What? Anyways, But yeah, I've made 2 playlists of royalty-free music to try and recreate the 2 radio stations in this game. So I'll just play those in the background while we play future playthroughs. There's the Spotify playlist to the amazing music that normally plays when you're doing a normal playthrough of this game, or for most people. For me, definitely. I always just blast the radio. Have a good time. Ah, this is the worst part. We didn't even get to hear this guy's voice. Wayne Newton, Mr. New Vegas, because I had the radio muted. We couldn't play it. Narrator Ron Perlman. The G. Mr. House. I love Mr. House. Like his voice actor and everything. Raul! Caesar! Veronica! Alicia, does that mean Dead Bodies Day? Yes, man. Dave Foley is awesome. Mitchell. The King. Little Festus. What now? If I'm ever not streaming Final Fantasy, I'm probably going to start streaming another playthrough where I'm a wild, chaotic neutral, and I'm an explosives build. Greg Boone. Cass. Lily. I really wanted to do an unarmed build, but I don't know. I thought about more, and I feel like explosives would be really fun. I could do explosives and unarmed. Nah, man. I tried PFing the other night with Nobu. It's just hard to push myself to do that fight anymore after all the time that was wasted in that static. Jesse, shit gets real. No, I don't even want to think about that fight. It's just, anytime I think about it, I'm just like not really... I just don't feel like doing anything. The Dead Money cast. Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey. Joshua Graham. Let's go. Yes. Jed Masterson. Too bad he dies. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to gear caster, so I can just play summoner if I ever don't want to think about tank stuff. Just don't gear samurai. Old World Blues Chess. Cam Clark, amazing. Jim Ward, amazing. Yo Weaver, Bo Weaver, amazing. Jocelyn Blue, amazing. James Urbanic, amazing. Sanil Malhorta, Eltora, yeah. Veronica Belmont. Jace Hall. Oh, Jace Hall did so good. Sean Underdew. Ulysses Roger Cross. Yeah. Yeah, I think because I have Wild Wastelander, we're seeing all these quotes that they wanted included. But yeah, if it's not FF, it's probably going to be another playthrough of this, and eventually Xenoblade, the DLC. Based on Fallout 3 by Bethesda Game Studios. Fuck you, Bethesda. We should be getting an achievement about now, but we ran out. If I get an achievement, I see an achievement pop on screen. No, okay. Bless these QA testers. They did the best they could. Okay, I think we're at the end here. Maybe. Oh, the forum moderators. That's how you know this game is old. The forum moderators are in the credits. Man, they really had to make sure they named everyone in this shit. I could also play Fallout 4, but eh. Yeah. Bleh. Fallout 4. Bleh. I mean, the gameplay will be entertaining, but the story will be pass out. Gosh, all the Bethesda European teams, please. Let me see the... Okay, maybe we skip to the end now. Yes. Okay. Congratulations on completing Fallout New Vegas. Would you like to load a save prior to the Hoover Dam battle? If it's like no, you'll be returned to the main menu. Hello. This is without a doubt the best game that Western game development has ever created, and I can't be convinced otherwise. I haven't played every video game out there, but there's just no possible way anything could beat what this game offers and what it has. Absolutely adore this game. I'm glad I was able to share my experience with it. Can I hit the 6 snipe? Wait, one more time. Ooh, down him in the butt. But all right, I'm gonna go try and install some more mods and get ready for another exciting playthrough. Like I said, if we don't do another playthrough, it'll probably be Xenoblade. But again, I kind of want to wait on Xenoblade. I kind of want the DLC to be out for a little bit before I start it, so that people who I know who play Xenoblade won't come in and be spoiled or will avoid my stream because I'm playing through it. You're in the shot. Get out of the shot. Man, I just want to geek out. I just love this game. I love this game. I love it so much. Thanks for everyone who came and tuned in and lurked and enjoyed it and had a good time with me. For the Republic, Viva New Vegas. And yeah. Good night, New Vegas area.